Let's see, ready to go live. Now it's the awkwardness of the delay, and we don't know when exactly it goes live.
I saw something that said it went live.
Yep. Now I'm just waiting for it to pop up on my laptop, so I know. Hello, people. Hello, people in the comments. Let us know we're live. Looks like we are. We got everybody here. It's live. All right, we're good.
It does have a delay.
Yeah, there's a little bit, but no, we are good to go. So we've got we got Blackphoenix here. We're gonna got our live stream talking about Spyders, Rykers, and all these fun three-wheeling motorcycles and vehicles that we have. We've got some special guests. We've got Mr. Moto.
Yeah.
We got Purple on 3, and we got MamaPhoenix down in that corner.
I'm having issues.
Can you turn that down?
Yeah, your thing is going all sideways.
I know. I'm gonna go get my charger so I can stand the phone up.
Okay. We're gonna go on a journey with MamaPhoenix during the beginning of this stream here.
Around our house.
All right, so we got a few things going on tonight, but obviously the one thing we all have in common is we all drive three-wheelers. So Mr. Moto's got his awesome Ryker going on over there, and Purple on 3's got a nice Spyder F3.
And I do not drive.
And MamaPhoenix is my backpack. She's my my passenger. So just one thing, Purple on 3, that's a touring model?
It's a limited, yeah. F3 limited.
Okay. Nice, yeah. Yeah, she's got all the luxuries on that thing.
All the luxuries? I don't know, maybe there's some things missing, but I enjoy it. Where do I chat? I'm sorry, I don't understand where to chat on here. I see comments, but I don't see a place where I can comment.
There it is. I was on private chat. I was like, dude, no one's saying.
Oh yeah, there's two different things. Yeah, there's a private chat, and then there's the comment section.
Okay, I thought I was gonna have to look on my phone. I was like, there's all this stuff on here, but nothing over here.
I can't chat on my phone.
Yeah, MamaPhoenix can't see the comments, so you guys just throw them up and
okay.
and throw them over to her. And I'll do that anyways. If I just happen to see comments that kind of go by, I'll mention them and kind of throw them your way.
Well, so we don't have to type anything. Is that what you're saying?
You don't have to if you don't want.
I don't even see where to do it. So I mean, I see all the comments, but I don't see where to answer them. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people here. This is awesome. Let's say hello. I see Windroad Therapy. I see Roland Keith, Redneck Ryker Rider, Mr. G. Hello, Mr. G. He's joining us here. We got 20 Charger 06. We got Derek. PSP Tommy G is in the chat, obviously. Bill Hill. Yes. There were a couple of guys who were really early. I think a couple of guys were like a half hour early on this, which is pretty cool that you still hung out.
They're used to being a half hour by themselves because I show up late anyway. So they're not early. They're just on time.
On time.
Right. This time they're early. So.
All right. All righty. Well, we got quite a few people, so we'll get started here, and we'll wait a little bit before we make a little special announcement here. So let's talk Spyders, let's talk Rykers, let's talk three-wheelers, and obviously there are some people, we got some crossover from all our channels here, so we'll kind of talk about each one of our channels and our particular Spyder or Ryker here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my channel. I've been doing a ton of work to mine and some experimenting as well with that. So. Something that I get a lot, it is fully wrapped. That is not paint, that's not a color, that is full wrap that I got custom made for that Spyder. It's got an exhaust on. I did my own custom intake, which that video just came out yesterday. I've got a tune, power commander, so I'm really, and I just put a video last week of a new M2 suspension on that thing. So it's really, if there's a part that can be fixed and swapped out, I think I've done it at this point, short of modifying the engine. Let's see. Oh, Derek already asked a question. The intake is actually pretty good. No check engine lights. No nothing. No stuttering. No misfiring. Nothing. So it's going good. Throttle response is definitely. I've been noticing that.
Well, you have the. Am I on mute? No.
No, you're good.
You have RLS. You have a Crusher series.
Yep, I got the dual Crusher series on that.
So you kind of already had like the setup already as it is. So you just got the baby air coming in and the big air coming out, and now you got it open. So it's like I think if you did them both kind of at the same time, then maybe you would kind of notice more. You know what I mean? So you were already doing it. So you took like a baby step, then you did the coal there, and that was a baby step. It's like maybe kind of, but I bet if you did kind of like when I did mine, I did I think there might be a Predator for the Spyder, but I did the Predator for the Ryker, of course, and I put it on and then like immediately put on my just a box filter or whatever, and then I did my plugs too. So I did like plugs and that because I was really thinking about getting a tune in the beginning, and they were like all those things are like a factor with doing it, but I'd have to wait for Ricky to finally do with RLS to do something, specifically for his stuff because that's all I have. You know what I mean? So like I'd like to have like a tune that's like specific to exactly what I have between all the things.
Yeah, that's a good point. When you're doing those baby steps, sometimes each mod doesn't hit as hard as you think it would, whereas you do it all together, almost like a stage kit kind of.
Mm-hmm. I think that's how the when I do the sway bar upgrade on my Ryker, it's going to be like that because I did the end links by themselves. So I already did the end links because you're supposed to be like the sway bar and then the end links, but I did the end links. So I'm wondering when I do the sway bar, I was like,
how much?
Just kind of like I was with the end links. I was like, it was there for like the first 20 minutes and then it went away. Then it felt like that's how the Ryker feels now. So when you do the little steps, it's kind of like that. It would take like you doing all of that stuff. But one thing that was a huge deal was, and I noticed it right away and then forever, was the Elka Stage 3 shocks that I put on the front of mine because I just did a 1,200-mile trip in like 2.5 days. And then that next day, I put the Elkas on and then rode around and felt it like immediately. So.
Yeah, I mean, with the whole suspension I don't even know if it was the original suspension from 2013, but switching from that squishy suspension to the new M2 suspension was it's like a whole new bike now. So that was a pretty big jump.
It has to be because that suspension does not.
And it's fully adjustable too. It's a coil over, so you can adjust the dampening and the preload and ride height and everything. So you can kind of mess with it to your own settings.
Yeah, M2 is like I only been on a Ryker, and when I did, I was like I should have went M2, and I still haven't replaced the back one, so I still have that option.
Do that one.
So I want to do that, and that was the biggest one that I noticed when I got on it, the way it felt under me. So it'd be cool to do that. So I'm glad I didn't go all the way around. But I was looking at your video where you had where you did that the shock upgrade. The shocks that you have do not, the stock ones or whatever you have before, do not look good. They look like on my Ryker. Like, what are these things to a mountain bike or something? They're terrible, man.
Yeah, it's not just I know some people probably like suspension upgrades just for people who want to go fast. That's not true at all. It's a perfect replacement for stock, and M2 will actually build them to what you do. So if you are touring and road, a lot of road trips and stuff, he'll build them for that. So make the ride even more comfortable.
Ryan, do you have the sway bar, the Baja Run sway bar on your Ryker?
No, I don't have any. I don't have any head links or sway bar done on it. I just did the front and rear shocks on it.
Okay.
So it's probably the next thing I should do at this point. If I did the whole thing, like what Dromos was saying, do the end links and the sway bar at once, I'd feel a bigger difference. So, and I know Purple 3, you've done some mods to yours, mostly cosmetic, I think. I don't think you've done anything mechanical.
I am getting the sway bar in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Heading over to Le Monster Garage for that because we're going to be in the area. So I just got my I got a new switch on mine. My paddle shifter went. So I just got that done on Wednesday. So I had to ride without reverse and couldn't downshift on my own. So that's fixed. That's good. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the semi-automatics. It's all hydraulics. So it's literally just hitting a button and the computer takes over. So what do you do? You know. But we're getting some comments here. Windrow therapy. Do all Spyders and Rykers have trunks? The Spyders do. And depending on the year and the model of Spyder that you get, actually depends on the size of the frunk. Because I have a 2013 RS. Purple on 3 has an F3 Touring Limited, so our size frunks are actually different. But she also has a lot more storage on the side and in the back than I do, so it kind of evens out that way. The Rykers don't really have much storage at all. I think it's like a little glove box, I think, right at the top. But again, you can buy saddlebags and stuff for the Rykers, so it's not a bad deal. Someone else asked something too. Let's see. Oh, they keep asking me about turbos and stuff. Maybe, but MamaPhoenix is on this stream, so don't talk about spending tons of money. So we'll do that on another stream.
Well, when I first got the bike, the agreement was to get a cat. So we got a cat. Yep. And then we got a cat. And I think we're done with cats, so we can't spend a lot more money on the bike.
Well, I don't know. Mothman just said I should slap an H2 one there, so that would be interesting.
That might be worth a puppy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's not do that. that's a big jump.
We'll see.
Let's see. Or at least good for yeah. Purple on 3 can carry all the stuff where Tommy doesn't have the room for most of that.
Good thing April has all of that room, or at least.
Well, Purple on 3, you have one of those really, really, really cool Spyders. I noticed on there.
Oh, thank you. It's really, really, really cool.
Well, that's what it is, right? It's like the big daddy one out of all of them, right? If I'm familiar with the way the models work, right?
For the F3s, yes.
Yeah, for the F3s, but not the R. I mean, the RT has even more storage. The new RTs. The
I just mean like the cool ones. Like
the cool. Now the RTs are cool too. Everybody and Rykers are cool. Everybody has their own. We're all in the same family, right?
I think when they did the F3, that's closer to my style if I was to get a Spyder for sure. Because it's kind of like meeting it with the way the Ryker style is, but make it lighter. You know what I mean? So it's got that
I
cool
like
styling.
I also like how you sit on the F3. Like it's cruiser seating. I like that. That reminds me of how I felt on 2 wheels. So I like that seating position.
Yeah, you've got a lower center of gravity than I do. I've got more of a sports bike type feel.
Right.
I'm leaning more forward, where you guys are more kind of cruising back.
So you, how did you decide on it? I mean, you're already saying some of the stuff that you like more. Like you said, you like that solo style seating, like on a 2-wheel motorcycle. What are some of the other things that separate the RT and the F3 to you that made you choose the F3?
Looks. Actually, the very first one I rode was an F3, and then I don't think I ever test drove an RT. It was just like I liked the F3 that I test rode. I'm like, oh, this is the one. I want this. I liked it. So.
I did not even test ride mine before. I'd never even been on a Ryker before.
Really?
No, I saw the commercial on Facebook and I go, yo.
Oh, wow.
You're riding around the carnival or whatever that is, those really cool, good looking people. And I'm like, I'll look like that if I and I'll like explore abandoned carnivals and I'll do burnouts and I'll like wear leather jackets and like stand on it like all the time. Like I'll always be standing on my Ryker, like barely right. I'll just be standing on it and looking cool. And we'll set off smoke bombs and stuff. And that's all we've been doing since, man. I just I went to the store and I said, give me one of them things I saw on Facebook. And then that was it. And then I rode it for the first time. And I looked up on YouTube on how to start it. That was it.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I knew that they were going to have no idea,
right?
And they did not. He's like, I think you like push this one. I was like, yo, that's the one thing I know. But. And he's like, okay, I think you got it. And I go, whoa. And I went straight home. That was it. I made sure I had all the paperwork and all that stuff, and that was it. And then we just like went around parking lots and just like tore it all up and figured out how to ride it. Yeah. And then a year later, which was like a couple months ago, I got my license. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I'm gonna stop here. We got a ton of comments here. We got 33 people for almost. You want to toss in your our little special thing here? I feel like it's a good peak time. We're about 20 minutes into the stream.
Yeah, you want me? I'll just talk about it. You don't want me to give out the date and the time of the surprise stream right now, though, right? You gotta make
let's talk about it. Let's string them on a little bit.
Yeah, it's worse. We don't need 30 people. We need to make sure like we only got like 5 people and then give it out. So then those 5 people that are like the true Blackphoenix fans, right? They'll be like, yeah, okay, cool. He appreciates us, and he's gonna hook us up with those 2 entries. But I will explain it to the 30 people, so they make sure one of the other than to be here for Blackphoenix and Purple on 3 and MamaPhoenix, I will be announcing how to get entries in the PS5 giveaway. When I tell you when it's going to be. That was close. I'm not good at this stuff. But see, this is right here. This is the proof of life that I try to do for you guys because I already got it. So I'm giving it away. Sealed up, ready to go. Disc edition if you guys are new to it. And then I'm just crazy, man. So in all my live streams, I have the official rules and how to do it and how to gain entries. And how we're doing it is each one of my live streams on my channel, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to get an entry in the PS5 contest. And that's also being possible to get multiple entries in the PS5 contest in each live stream up until the deadline and when we're going to announce the winner October 22nd. I for sure kind of sort of promised to do them at least each Thursday, and it's been working. And then I do surprise streams. One thing for sure is that you don't even qualify to get an entry in the live stream unless you are subscribed to who, Blackphoenix?
To myself, to Thrillmouse Moto, and RLS Exhaust.
That's it. Those are 3 people. So you say, oh man, I gotta subscribe to these 3 cats just to win this PS5. Yes, you do. You know why? Because this is for people who like Blackphoenix, who like Thrillmouse Moto, and who like RLS Exhaust as far as their YouTube content goes, right? So this is rewarding the fans. So yeah, if it feels like, oh man, I gotta do this, then it's not for you. You're not supposed to win. It's supposed to be an appreciation thing for the people who follow Blackphoenix, for the people who follow Thrillmouse Moto and follow all the cool new stuff that Ricky's doing for Rykers and the exhaust he makes for Spyders, like Blackphoenix's Crusher series. So it's for that. So if you're not one of those people, then it's understandable that this is probably something you're going to want to do. But we're trying to make sure that, who's going to win this? Somebody put in the comments, put the correct answer in the comments. Who's going to win this PS5? Somebody tell them. Who's going to win this PS5? It's going to be super delayed, right? So I shouldn't wait for an answer. How delayed do you think it's going to be?
I think it's delayed depending on what you're viewing it on.
Oh, okay. Somebody will say it here in a second.
Yeah.
And it's not me. Dark Knight knew he was. Oh, there it goes. Oh,
that's the first one.
Yep. Real fans. You hear them? Real fans are going to win this. That's how it works. So fans of Thrillmouse Moto.
And I think the weird thing is too, like you actually can't find PS5s anywhere now. Like with the chip shortage and all this stuff going on, like this is actually, it's crazy that he's giving it away.
Yeah, you're telling me, like I said, is like I've been saying on my stream, it's like it took me 4 tries in one night because I was like, I'm gonna do this. Great idea. Yo, let me get that. Okay, not tonight. Okay, that's weird. You don't want money? Like money's not okay. No. Oh, are you tired? Wow, this is not the way I've negotiated before. Bye. Well, you don't have a problem with that. Good luck. Good luck to me. Right. And I pick up the phone again. Yo, you got that? Yeah, you're busy right now. That's cool. You want to like sell this thing? Cause I got like some money, and then I'll just come over there and give it to you, and then you just give me what you're trying to sell. Oh, not tonight. Oh, okay. Good luck. Okay, fine. Like seriously, it was like that. Like I was sighing, like, and it was like 9:00 at night, and then finally, another one I reached out to. He's like, man, I'm south right now, and it's at my house, and I'm like, okay. And everyone's like, no, just give me like an hour or whatever. I'm like, okay, and I go down there, and and I pick it up, and then all of those other people that had brand new sealed from Walmart, everything in the box, all that stuff, they've upped their price since then. So it's like what you said, because now it's really, really hard. And now since I got this one, they've made like an announcement saying they're not having them for Christmas and all this stuff.
They can't even make them. They can't make any. What they have is what they have. That's it.
I literally just reminded my son today, and I was like, hey, it's like September, like Christmas is coming up, and you need to give me a list because I need to start now on certain things. So this would be an amazing Christmas gift.
Oh yeah, for sure. Santa Mouse is in the house. And I'm trying to, I thought it was a cool idea, you know? And like I said, it's going to be the fans, and that's the way it's set up. It's set up for, if you come to the live streams, if you come to Black Phoenix's live stream tonight, is how you'll find out when the next surprise stream is. And the next surprise stream on my channel, you'll find out the day and the time and everything, right? And that's how you're going to get 2 entries automatic, and no playing games. I'm not going to chat on there for 2 hours and do entries. I'm going to tell you the code. I'm going to tell you the code that gives you the entry on the live stream on this stream. And then when it comes down to when and what day and what time that surprise stream is, I'm going to say, throw the code down. Let's get your 2 entries, and I'm shutting it off. It's going to be the easiest, quickest way to get 2 entries in the PS5 contest giveaway on my channel. And it's all because you're right here, right now, hanging with Black Phoenix, Purple on 3, and MamaPhoenix. So I'll say that much, and then I'll let you guys know in the next few minutes.
Yeah, we'll circle back to that. We'll let people forget about it, and then we'll circle back. But I think it's just
I think you should just sneak it in to see who's actually really paying attention.
Okay. All right. Black Phoenix, I do like you giving me the nod on it. So when you're ready, and because you're looking at the numbers, when you see it drop down, like they're like, man, they're not going to do it or whatever. And then I'm going to say, all right, here's the day and the time right now. The colors, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to stop like that. Yeah. Right when they're walking the dog or taking out the trash. Something like that. Right, guys? That's how I do it.
Yeah.
What's up, Black Ice? We got a bunch of people. The numbers actually shot up now that you were talking about it. So we'll see if these people stick around. Got David Wilson, Stuart Stanley hanging around, Quasi Motard.
David Wilson, go to sleep, dog.
Smarter Cowboy. He actually just bought a Sea and Sky. I think it's a brand new one. 2021, I think.
Yep.
But, that or a Ferrari? How that works?
Yeah, he's been modding it already, which is pretty cool. He's got some cosmetic stuff.
Wait,
some life
doesn't it come modded? Isn't that the idea?
Oh, that's like the granddaddy of all the Spyders is the Sea and Sky.
What did he do? Did he put a bell on it, or put a flame sticker? It's like, what could you do to that thing?
I think he's still in the comments, but yeah, I think he already changed the seat. He added some mirrors on the side of it. I think he did something with the windshield, so he's kind of making it his own already.
Something with the windshield?
I think so.
Wow.
And I watched so many other Spyder channels. I might be getting him confused, but I thought he did some sort of windshield thing with that too, because that's what got the movable windshield.
Right.
So I think that's something yours does. The Limited doesn't have that, right?
No.
That's right. So I think we had talked about it. We looked at the 2022 lineup, and you were disappointed that they still don't have.
Oh well.
We'll see what they got for 2023. But yeah, we can talk about that lineup too. That's I think I don't know if it was a case of overhype and just so many rumors or whatever, but I think a lot of people were almost kind of let down about the lineup. As far as the Spyders go, I think the Rykers kind of almost hit it on the mark with the rally and the new sport they're putting out. But the Spyders were just kind of like, meh, all right, this is kind of the same deal you guys gave us last year. So
yeah, but okay, you guys get like different one. We're talking about F3s, R3s, C and Scott, blah blah blah. They're all the same, and one's called the rally. They're all the same, and one's called the A's. You know what I mean? They're all or you can just buy 3 things and it turns it into
a rally, right? That is something we had talked about before too.
And then when you do that, you buy third-party stuff that's better. You know what I mean? And then it makes it better than the rally with buying like 3 things. You know what I mean? And you guys get like, I mean, they're like different car models, like the Spyders. You know what I mean? When you look at each one of them, it's like they're so crazy. Like the one purple and 3 has is so different than an RT. And then you have the different year models. They're actually kind of different. You know what I mean? So we get cruise control. So of course our head's gonna explode.
Yeah, that was big for the Ryker guys, was cruise control. But yeah, one thing like with the F3s, they came out. They had a chance with the new F3S, that special one that's got the green paint. They could have made that more sporty and bump up some power or done something with it, but they just kind of left it flat across the board. So really, it's just like you're paying a little bit extra for a green Spyder. So. And I think it's got some chrome bits on it, which again, like you said before with the Rykers, you can just buy that stuff and throw it on a base model and, have the same thing, or buy something aftermarket that looks similar.
Until now, because they're saying that you can. Well, I thought they were saying that that you could put the cruise control on the 21, but now I'm hearing no. Like if you go to the site.
Yeah, they're
compatible for. It's not compatible for anything. It's like
they retracted that. They originally said it was, and they retracted pretty quick after that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But let's see, quasi throttle lock. I do have a throttle lock on my Spyder, which I actually like. I use that for the highway. Backrest.
So purple on 3. Does your model have cruise control?
It does, but it's sort of wasted on me. I'm not a fan of cruise control. I'm sorry.
What's your biggest trip so far? How many miles?
It's a couple thousand. I have most women, I think it's known. I don't use cruise on the car. I just don't like it. So
what's the speed limits like over there?
What's that?
What's the speed limits like over there where you're at?
70.
Oh, that's regular. Where are you?
Western PA.
Yeah, I noticed that when I started getting up to Western PA, I noticed the speed limit starting to go up.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I do use it sometimes when I'm riding by myself, but in a group, I find it's really difficult to.
Oh, yeah, group rides, I don't.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, on the long trips, I'm usually not by myself, so I don't bother. But I do have a cramp buster that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those work just as fine, too. So
I guess when you have, power steering.
Well, yeah, there's that.
You're just on the couch, you're just cruising, you got a windshield and all these things.
Yeah.
You make do with just a cramp buster, I guess.
So that's it's a good thing, too, because I have the RS that really comes with, nothing. It didn't even, honestly, that backrest is aftermarket. So when I first got it, MamaPhoenix and MiniPhoenix were kind of like, we're going to fly off this thing.
Yeah,
there was nothing there.
Scary.
So it was really, you guys really had to hold on. And they were holding, there are bars on the side for them to hold on. But before I put that backrest in, they were holding on to me. And now they can lean back a little bit more and be more comfortable.
I feel like I never hold on to you anymore.
No, yeah, you usually don't. But you notice a huge difference riding on the back now with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's good.
A lot more comfortable. I feel safer, more confident.
Well, Cowboy was talking about he once had a Bergman, and I found out about those because one of my homeboys like, let's get Bergman, whatever. It's like, bro, I've been thinking about maxi scooters, and Quasi's all about that stuff. You guys haven't watched him, and he says he's got one of his big boy up and running, I think, and I want to do a trip down there where we ride him because he's got a couple maxi scooters, but he's got I don't remember if it was a Bergman. What is it the big dog you got, Quasi? If you're still on here.
Yeah, we'll see if he chimes in here. Cruise control comes in handy. Let's see. Hey, we got Road Reality. Thanks for stopping by. He's always fun for comments and live streams here.
Yes, he is.
He had a fun time last time. But the other thing is, while we're waiting for him to respond to that question there, MamaPhoenix is gone. I was just gonna ask her a question. Now she's gone.
Oh, he says the Honda Silverwing 600 is his big dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think those are really cool. I was talking to him recently about I found out that, I mean, it's news to me, but Honda makes, it's called an ADV, I want to say, and Quasi corrected me last time, but it's like an enduro adventure. It's like an adventure scooter. So it's like a scooter that's like way high off the ground with like a bash guard and like everything, dude. You can put bags on it, but it's like a legit scooter, Honda. But they don't sell them over here. Well, I mean, you could probably drop some paper and have one cent and all that stuff, and call it something else at the DMV. I don't know, but
Europe gets all the cool scooters. So, but MamaPhoenix is back. So
sorry, the cat was like knocking stuff over.
But I was going to ask you like the difference, because you guys didn't ride with me at first, like you or MiniPhoenix. Then I slowly had to get them kind of used to riding with me.
Yeah, I refused at first, and I refused to let MiniPhoenix go on at first, and then we went to the cemetery, and I got more comfortable with it. I think like our first week, we ended up going out, and then we had to rush home, so we ended up going on the highway. So I kind of had to like lose all my fear. But like with the backrest, what a difference. Like MiniPhoenix loves it. He loves going out. And he was only 9 when we started.
I was going to say, he was little. Yeah, well, I've had it for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's definitely I think that's one of the perks of the three-wheelers is just two-up riding. That way you don't have to worry about weight. And if you've got someone on the back who's, maybe uncomfortable with weight shifting with the rider too, it, makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like I don't really have to pay attention. Like, I'm very confident with your riding. I feel like, we're not going to tip over. It's just like I've never been on a two-wheeler, but I don't think I would ever go on a two-wheeler. Like, because I'm so tiny, I feel like I'm just going to, like, fly off with a gust of winds.
I don't know. Oh, on a two-wheeler. Yeah. Dave Decker here was saying that, because Decker's had like a whole bunch of bikes, two wheels, and now he's on 3 on his Ryker, and he's saying that his wife is way more comfortable on the back of the Ryker. So obviously I've been around a bunch of different riders, and because I do the walk around stuff with them, so I hear everything, and what I hear from riding on the back of a Ryker with all the whatever you want to do, that's a OEM way of doing it, even the comfort backseat, and it just so I'm not saying only wives could ride on the back of Rykers, but that's all I've experienced and have asked before, different wives and girlfriends, and they say it's like the worst thing ever. Like it's just terrible. Like it's just like you're just sitting on like a bicycle seat and you got these things to hold on to, and it's just awful. And I believe it because it looks terrible, dude.
It's like sitting on the back of a sports bike. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, it's like the best. Dude, and not to go off on a crazy tangent the way I normally do, but I have it on film, but I haven't posted. But they were doing like our route. It's called 3 Twisted Sisters, and it's this crazy twisty thing.
Okay.
And there was this woman that was like legit on the back of a sports bike. You know how people look when they're on the back, it looks like they're like gargoyle. You know what I mean? Like they're like this.
Yeah.
Back of it, and they were in a pack of like 6 other sports bikes, and she was on it, like this. And these are like, this is like when we went down there and came back, it was 400 and something miles because I wanted to track it because I just got a new exhaust and I want to see how it held up. Can you imagine doing this and then holding on to someone for 400 and something miles? And they were in a pack of people, and we were watching them. And I was like, that is a rider chick, dude. I would not do that.
I would never.
But
I have enough back problems.
Is that the Spyders are you hear the complete opposite. So when I talk to the people, they just happen to be women that ride on the back of the Rykers, and they say that, and then you talk to the wives or whatever of the Spyder riders, just because that's what they happen to be when I'm speaking with them. I haven't experienced the other way around. They say they fall asleep. That's 2 different experiences, right? Yeah. One of them like this and on edge, and my butt hurts, and the other one like this the whole way to where they're going, because it's like you're wrapped up in it. It's got warmers. It's got armrests, and then you can't go anywhere, because he's right here.
I would definitely sleep.
That's a good point. Do you have the Limited? Does that have any heated options on that?
Who, me?
I
just have heated. Limited. Yeah, I just have the heated grips.
Heated grips, okay.
But Tommy G tells me it's very, very comfortable riding on the back.
Oh, that's right. I'm sure he doesn't want to say
that. Yeah. Well, there's video proof, so.
Right. We got some questions. One person mentioned about MamaPhoenix getting a Ryker 600. I have mentioned Ryker to her, but she has like 0 interest in riding her own bike. So.
No, sometimes I get courageous and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ask him to bring me to the cemetery and like teach me how to ride. And then in like 5 minutes, I'm like, yep, no, change my mind.
Okay, I keep hearing the cemetery. What do y'all mean by what makes the cemetery like a place to ride? Like
we have a cemetery literally like 10 houses over.
Yeah, it's like 1/8 of a mile from our house.
Yeah, it's wicked quiet, and there's like long roads on it where you can everybody goes there to learn how to drive and go fast.
So you got to say that, because I'm just imagining you guys riding motorcycles and knocking down tombstones and stuff like that.
No, we haven't done that yet. But it's a huge cemetery. It has a lot of curves and like 2 like really straight. What are they? Probably like a mile, right?
At least. Those roads. Yeah, the longest road is probably about a mile.
So it's the perfect place to go and like do stuff.
Here's an interesting comment from Road Reality. He's probably the first one who's brought it up. Are Blackphoenix and MamaPhoenix in the same house but different rooms?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
And I will be. I'm going to be walking around in a second because I need my phone charger.
So, yeah, I'm in the next room too. I'm going to get up and then walk through that door behind Phoenix or whatever and grab something from his desk and then walk back out and then accidentally walk in the room Purple on 3 is and then go, oh crap, wrong room.
That would be good for a van meet if we all stay at the same hotel and just all live stream from one hotel. That would be interesting.
Yeah, it actually would be funny to do that.
But then you think about it though, if let's say we do that like a huge meet, who's gonna are we gonna watch ourselves? Like who's gonna be watching the stream if we're all on the stream?
Well, dude, you have to
we could cycle people out.
Yeah.
Well, you've had the Blackphoenix girls in a hotel room. When we went on vacation, and
they jumped on the
screen. Remember we crashed your live stream, and we were just all on top of each other on a bed.
Yeah, that was interesting. And that actually was the creation of their own live stream after that. Because they were just getting a whole bunch of other comments that had nothing to do with what I was streaming about.
Yeah, we were like, hey, Blackphoenix is streaming right now. Let's crash it.
One day we'll all be able to just take time out of our schedule and then actually do stuff in person. That's the goal.
Yeah.
More things like that would be way cool.
Hey, how do we soak up all the internet in the whole neighborhood? Let's all stream for 1 hour.
That reminds me of this
So old.
cat. He was like, actually, that's probably what you guys are doing, just the two of y'all right now. I was talking to this one guy, and he was like, because you're both like uploading and probably on the same thing. This one guy was like, my internet keeps going down every time this one name pops up, right? On my thing. And he was like, he said it's like every time it does. And he goes, it's only when this. So he said he was walking outside of his house, seeing where it got stronger to find this guy because the internet company we have here wouldn't help him. They don't believe him. You know what I mean? And he's like screaming. He's like, and I forgot what the name was, but it was really funny. And it was something that would make somebody really mad already. And then the fact that he's like shutting down their internet like every night, like at a certain time or whatever, from the usage or whatever. So
yeah, we had an interesting name before. We just recently changed it.
We've had a couple, but yeah, I work from home and I live in a city, so we have some pretty good Comcast internet here. So we can do, and MamaPhoenix soaks up a ton of bandwidth with his gaming and Fortnite and all the stuff that he does. So.
Is he doing that right now? Because I would not be able to do that.
Actually, I think he is gaming still right now.
He is. He's
No.
I told him the live stream, but he was too busy playing Rocket League, I believe.
Rocket League, dang. That's one thing. I just get, if I knew how to play a video game, I would not be here, dude. I'd be one of those streamer video game people saying the same stuff but playing Rocket League. With the green screen behind me, dude. Throw out Moto video games, drinking those energy drinks.
He's funny. He's funny when he plays. He's actually really good at everything he plays.
He is really good. Yeah, Road Rail just said brought up a good point about long trips and dropping the bike. That's something you don't have to worry about with 3 wheels on long road trips and stuff like that. If you are getting tired, you can just let it go and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to fall.
Yeah, you can totally let it go and close your eyes for
just
10 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute at a time, 87. Do that.
Yeah,
unless it's cold. That's harder to do when it's cold out. So
Thunder is here.
I feel the speed like on the back of the bike. Like I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how it's like on a 2-wheeler, but like we'll be going, and I'm like, how fast are we going? And he's like 90. I'm like, oh, it's gonna tell me to go faster because I'm going slow.
Yeah, it's not the same on a thing. So do we only have 10 people on here yet? Is there too many people on here?
No, we actually got as high as 40, and now it's just staying steady around 35. So thank you to everybody who's been commenting and watching us ramble about random Spyder stuff and video games and all that fun stuff.
Well, I'm gonna drop the day in the time right now, real quick. Tim, at least we knocked out a couple of people. Is that okay, Blackphoenix?
Works for me.
Okay, so in case you guys are here for this, I doubt it. You're just here to listen to Throw Mouse Moto, MamaPhoenix, and Purple and 3 and Blackphoenix. But there's a couple of people that are on here that are looking forward to learning when the next surprise stream is. That'll give you the opportunity to get 2 quick entries in the PS5 giveaway. That looks like this. If you just jumped in here to understand what's happening, I'm going to give it to you right now. I'm going to let you know when it's going to be, and it's the only way you're going to be able to find out. So if you're here, then you're doing good. You're going to get 2 quick entries from this on my channel, on my live stream, my surprise one. And I'm going to give you the code for it too. Okay? Were you going to say something, Blackphoenix?
No, I'm just pointing at you, saying it's your channel.
And that is me. Are you right? Are you right here?
That way.
You're this way?
I always confuse when I try to use
you are.
the opposite.
Backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Oh. There.
Wait.
That way. His live stream. Pay attention to that.
Wait, let's hold hands like we're in prison. Can we do it?
Wait.
We're gonna get you out, Blackphoenix. You should have
Sorry,
never.
MamaPhoenix, I can't.
You should never put those 2 turbos on your Spyder, dog. But we're gonna get you out of here, and we're gonna figure this out, man. Anyways, so you guys ready to learn when that's gonna be? Because I'm gonna tell you the code. Also, I'm gonna tell you the code, and so you'll be ready with it when you do the live stream, and then I'm gonna give you the time and the day. Let me get a yeah dog from anybody.
Does anyone have a pen? Because somebody mentioned that they can just put it on the comments, and I kind of think that's cheating. I think if anyone throws that on the comments, it should be the.
Well, it has to be during his live stream.
Yeah, I think if it's in the comments after, it should be deleted. That's not fair.
No, that's fine. Trust me. That's a good lookout, MamaPhoenix, but trust me, it'll be okay. Watch. It'll be okay. And we got a bunch of yeah dogs. Okay, cool. Here's the time and the day. Immediately after the stream. That's it. Immediately after the stream. So if we're on here until, I don't know what time it is for you, we're on here for the next 2 hours, then it's going to be immediately after that. If we're on here the next hour and a half, it's going to be immediately after that. So as soon as I go close out on here, I jump on the Thrill Mouse Moto channel, and I throw up a quick thumbnail that won't make any sense because it's the first thing I'll find. And then you have to give me time to put the instructions in there because I don't want to get in trouble. I'll put that in there. I'll press live. It'll be the first one I'm on time to because it's on my time. And then I'll say, so yeah, you got the code, right? Go ahead and put it in. I might say it again just because sometimes we have trouble with that, don't we, guys? And then you'll get it, and then I'll shut it down. It won't be crazy. That's all we're doing. We're getting you guys the 2 entries, and then we're shutting it down. And it's going to be immediately after this stream. So when is that going to be? I don't know. It's going to be after this stream. So
we're not going to tell you guys. You guys got to stick around and see when this stream ends.
Fall asleep.
And I'll tell you what the code is now too, so you can be super ready for it. And it's going to be. Wait, can I type it in? Oh, I can type it in on my phone.
Yeah, you can type it in the chat too. Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. Nothing pops up on here for me to do it. It just has it. It doesn't say I have a keyboard.
Mine says post a comment at the bottom, like at the bottom where all the comments are. Purple on 3 figured it out.
No, I'm using my phone.
Oh, she's using it.
I don't know how to do it. So.
Yeah, I have my laptop.
All right. Yeah, that works too.
Type it in right now.
Oh, gotta run. Thanks, Runner Cowboy, for swinging by. Appreciate it. Smyrna. That's a funny word.
All right.
It's on
I put it in there. You don't have to write the code will be. It's just Miss Warhawk. So you type in Miss Warhawk as the code when I tell you to, just like always, on the live stream. Do not do it on this stream. We know that, right?
No, not this one.
Not this stream. Per the rules, it's on the Thrill Mouse Moto live stream. Write it down, copy it, or whatever it is, and get ready when we're done with this stream. Throw it in on the Thrill Mouse Moto stream when I tell you to. It's not as complicated.
I'm taking a picture of it.
Already did it.
There are rules, Road Reality. Rules. You got to.
Yeah, I heard something today.
But then you won't know when the next stream starts.
All right, thanks, Wind Road Therapy. Thank you. I appreciate you swinging by, sticking with us for a little bit. Yeah, we still got Moto Ramblings with us, and UCM Pigs. Jay Decker's with us. So, yeah, we're going pretty strong here. Got a lot of people. So 37. You guys are sticking around. You're going up and down here. So.
And look, I have another surprise.
Yeah.
Oh,
there he is.
Hi.
Okay.
In a couple of years, we're probably going to have to change his name. But right now, he's still Mini.
Well, he'll always be your mini. He's never going to be bigger than you. Yeah, I would be surprised. You're tall. You're as tall as me already.
Right about now. The code. Yep, there's a gamer code right there.
Is that a Tekken? Is that a Tekken move? Right about now.
That's an old school NES code right there.
I know we're messing with him about that. He's talking about the Konami, or trying to do the Konami code for Contra to give you like infinite lives or whatever. But he's he's the Tekken king. That's what I'm saying.
Cool.
Like say doing more stuff when we meet up. I definitely gonna put something in the works where I can come out to Atlanta and do some riding with Zia out there, and then
nice.
Of course do a live stream of a Tekken tournament.
That would be. Yeah, it's cool doing the different things. I appreciate that, Rogue Reality, saying that I have the coolest live streams. And I think before, because I'm using StreamYard, so we were all four of us were able to kind of get together and make sure our audio and stuff. And just like, they're like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, just wing it. Screw it. Whatever comes up. We talk about whatever. Just be us. There's no scripts. There's no no sponsors. No YouTube's not telling us what to say, what to do. We're just being who we are. So.
Well, a couple of these guys came from the Thrill Mouse Moto channel, so they're definitely already used to that.
Right.
But they give you stuff. They cheat, They help us cheat because they give you stuff to talk about. You just go from these comments and then you get going.
Well, I think that's the cool part though, because then you got the interaction there.
Purple on 3. When I say video game, what do you think of?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. That was what we were talking about in the last live stream. Actually, you would have won a sticker. It was
a sticker.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of stickers, do you have any more of those like hella cool hollow foil stickers?
I do, and I would love to send you some.
Dude, it's like, have y'all need to? First off, Purple on 3. Can you type in your on this thing? Can you type in your Instagram handle on there so these guys can follow you?
Sure.
Because that's where I found it. And it's like, you think these old dumb stickers are cool? You need to see the ones that
those are cool.
Purple on 3 has. It's got like her whole Spyder in it, right? Her whole like badass F3, all the place she wants. Oh, that's like this bike, right? Can y'all see this room? Y'all can see me, right?
Yeah, we can see you. We can see the room.
Okay. So she has like her whole badass, F3 in the back like that. This is the sticker, okay? It's like a shirt. It's like a movie poster. And it's got the F3 like that. It's got her like this. She's got her jacket on. She's got her show the sticker. I'm all explaining it. Look,
that is a really cool sticker.
Spyder Rider, her, the Ryker, or the Spyder, YouTube, Instagram. That sticker is hot, dude.
Thank you. Compliments of PSP Tommy G.
Dang it.
He's a good sticker. He's a great sticker maker.
We'll have to do a trade out. And we'll
okay.
Have to get you some hollows too. And then I gotta give you some Baja Boost cans so you can add some extra HP to that F3, and then it's already fast. But and I've been saying that about you, Blackphoenix, too. So of course I'm gonna send you, because I want them to be back there with you on them other stickers that you got on that. You got it down on the ground, dude?
Yeah, my board fell down, so I don't know if it was a cat or what. So I've got to put it back up.
I think you need a better one eventually.
I think I just need a better way of attaching it to the wall. I think that
maybe you should let your wife figure it out.
All right, so that'll be a MamaPhoenix job. But yeah, so those of you, Purple on 3 just put her Instagram handle down there. Go and follow her, find her on YouTube and all that stuff. So check out all her cool stuff she's got posted up.
Yeah, I'll be glad to send anybody stickers. Just message me on Instagram.
Oh,
yeah, that's it. If you want to do
all the scavengers.
Right, all of us. If you want to do sticker swaps with any of us, just find us, send us a message, and we'll be happy to do that. Yeah,
be clear on the swap, because these cats over here, there's some sticker fiends, and they're gonna blow up your Instagram. And you're gonna be like, "Damn, I sell these, right?" Like after the no, I was just joking. They know me. I'm happy to give away. I give 30 stickers the other night, dude. It got crazy, dude. I'm probably gonna have to slow it down a little bit.
But you about to get blown up.
They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you.
Yeah,
as hell. Especially if you're a Spyder rider. Damn, because that's got everything, on it.
But the stickers are cool. I know people are familiar with my sticker. When I hand them out to kids, they think it's the coolest freaking thing they've ever seen.
I bet they do.
They're like so ecstatic. They're just like holding it like this, like shaking.
It's really cute.
So I carry them with me. I have spam cards and stickers on my Spyder at all times now, just for situations like that.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous because my stuff is so mixed. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. Like when I think it's cool and when I think it's gonna be cool, and I give people stickers, it's the opposite, man. Like they'll be asking like, oh, you do like a Moto vlog thing? Yeah, I do. Actually, I got some stickers, And then I'll be like, oh, here's one. Like, oh, yeah. And then they'll like set it down like they don't care. And then these guys, like love it. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I want some stickers. Like, dude, if I meet somebody and I'm like, yeah, I write these things, want a sticker, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll take a sticker. You know what I mean? Like,
and then put it on the floor later.
Yeah, exactly. You see it like on the top of the trash on the street or something. It's the same thing with. I told this story on one of the streams, but it's funny because because you guys do it too, so you might relate. And I'm just thinking like at this point, especially in Texas, a few guys might know me. You know what I mean? I have like 83 videos or something like that now, and I know it's only been a little bit over a year. But I'm kind of out there, people in France and New Zealand and wherever all you guys are from on here, are actually know me enough to be on here, right? So I was working and I had an appointment at someone's house and like 3 houses down from it, there was a Ryker in the garage. And I was like, oh, that's gonna be cool, dude. I'm gonna run up there and be like, yo, and they're gonna be like, oh crap, it's so much, you know what I mean? It was not like that. They were like, it was the first time ever. So I was like, I don't know. I mean, right? Because, people do, and no, they don't. Actually, like 2 times have been, well, I learned from that time not to act like it. But then other times, like, not at all. But yeah, they were like, can I help you with something? You know what I mean? It was like his wife or something. I was like, oh, no, I just saw the Ryker. And, I don't see a lot of them. I guess it's not yours. It's like, no, it's my husband's. I was like, cool. Is he like around? Like, I just want to shout. Like, he's very busy right now. I don't know what you need from us. And when I was all like getting smaller, like and smaller, and I'm like, you know what? You have a good day, and I'm so sorry for messing with you. You know what I mean? And I wasn't like crazy. I was, I wear like clothes, when I'm outside. So I don't know. I don't know where it was coming from, but yeah, I'm not there yet. So
yeah, it's interesting. In the city, and I know MamaPhoenix has experienced this riding with me. At any point, there are people hanging out of their cars going, hey, it's riding with the Spyder.
It's super cute when it's the kids. And they're like, oh my God, because it's like, especially like at dusk when all the lights are on and like.
Oh yeah, when I get the LEDs all lit up.
Yeah, they think it's so cool. They're like, oh my God, it's whatever that is.
And you guys are just in the cemetery.
Right, yeah, just cruising the cemetery. Yeah.
You're scaring kids in the cemetery with your lights on and doing donuts between all the tombs. That's what I meant. Every time you guys say it, I was like, bro, what are y'all doing in this cemetery out there?
I was riding with MiniPhoenix posted a comment saying there were some kids pointing at us the other day when we went for a ride, and every light we hit, we couldn't catch up with them. So I wanted to at least try to see if I could give them like a card or something, but the street lights didn't work out with us. But
I keep telling Blackphoenix if we put like a basket in the back and put the cat, who's right here, in the back, we'd get more views. Right, Emily? She fell asleep.
Yeah, I don't know how that ride would go at all.
Well, the little cat would like it.
In one of those like astronaut-looking backpacks that you see, whatever.
Yeah, the little.
Showed him one of those today.
I just like Imagine the cat like fogging it all up, like with their nose, and they can't even see out of it.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Halloween vlog from the cemetery. I will actually be doing a Halloween vlog later. There's a local trunk or treat that we do that's down at a local club from us. So I'll be doing that again this year.
It's like right?
Yeah.
You did that you've done that before, right?
I've done that before.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
I'm going to try to get a couple more local vloggers to do it. I've mentioned it to them, and they're interested, so I'm going to see if they can come down for that.
Oh, good.
So I think that would be cool if we could like line us up and do some cool stuff with the bikes.
Last year we did like baggies with like candy and like a card in it. It was a lot of work. I think this year we might do like
stickers.
Well, I was thinking like bags of chips and just like tape a card on there, like a spam card.
There you go.
Actually, I didn't even think about anything for Halloween, but that would be pretty cool. I'd like to do like a whole theme on my Ryker, maybe like cover it like in fur or something and make it like a big mouth or like a costume on my Ryker. What? That'd be
what
crazy.
did we do last year? We put spider webs on it, right?
We did a spider web theme on it, yeah. Because last year was kind of last minute. Like I knew I was going to do it, but we kind of procrastinated with our plans. And
fun, like it's a spider with spider webs on it.
Oh man, Decker is talking about
that is cool.
The Batman thing with the
Oh yeah, the slingshots. Those slingshots are actually pretty cool. We me and MamaPhoenix were kind of planning to rent one, but timing wise and the weather and stuff up here, it hasn't really worked out. So that we're gonna push that to next year, hopefully. So, and then I got to find other places that rent like Vandal halls and stuff like that. So I'm trying to find stuff that we can do that together, but also maybe some content for everyone watching too.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mike Carlin. How's it going? Nice to see you hang out on the stream here. Is Moto Travel still here? I just see PSP Tommy keep talking about him, but I don't see any comments from him.
I don't know how to answer on my phone. I have to do it on the computer.
Yeah, it's weird on the phone. It doesn't. It's like a separate menu.
Slingshot on ice.
I haven't seen that.
They have done some weird stuff with them. They're doing like tire swaps and stuff to like put them in snow and things like that. So, which I actually saw one. There was a prototype for a Spyder to give it like the treads kind of, so they could go on the snow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make it out of the prototype phase. It was way too much money for what they were trying to do. And then I don't know if you guys have seen the big swing arm, big tire sets for the Spyders. Like they change them from belt driven to cam and sprocket chain drives. They put a big 300 wide tire on the back of it. I saw some guy on Facebook said he spent $15,000 to do that swap. $15,000 is the cost of a Spyder.
Yeah.
So all he did was change the whole chrome swing arm and a big tire. That's all he did, and he spent $15,000.
He doesn't have a wife.
Well, he might not have a MamaPhoenix telling him that that's a bad idea.
No,
so.
definitely not.
Well, I mean, is he like a content creator at all, or
no, it's just some random dude on Facebook? Well, and the 20-inch rims, which probably added another, which was probably part of the money. But that thing, I can see it looking cool, and it's fine, and it does look cool, but the ride must suck. Like with 20-inch rims and a 300 wide tire in the back, it can't ride great at all. And especially now with the Spyders with our power steering and how the DPS works, that must be freaking out. Because I had issues when I did the suspension. You guys saw the video of it didn't like it at first, and I had to kind of
I wasn't expecting
that
at all. Like, I mean, actually, mine was supposed to be better. So I had an issue with mine, not the same as yours, with my suspension, what I thought it was. And then when I changed everyone was saying once I change out for the Elkas, it'll improve or whatever. So mine was like the opposite. It was supposed to be better with it. But anyways, yeah, yours was a whole like a grounding issue or whatever.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like the Spyders too, they're so technical and electronic. Any shortage of voltage will affect certain things. And that DPS unit really needed the full voltage. So it was fighting me, really. Like I would rather it just have not worked. It would have worked. I would have been able to muscle it and turn it. But the fact that it was half on, half off, I would go to turn and it would fight me and put the bar straight. I'm like, no, this is not going to work. I need to turn this thing. And then it finally dawned on me, when the Spyder was off, I could move the bars fine. I could push it around, nothing. So it wasn't like a physical thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally, just checked the ground, checked wires, checked anything that could have been loose, and I found it. But yeah, the Ryker doesn't have any of that, though. There's no power steering at all on those things.
Yeah, well, I'd like to say the whole less options, less problems, but that's not true. It's like what options are there can also have problems. You know what I mean? It's like I had a BMW once, and it was just like, so much stuff was cool, but with how old it was getting, those things were the problem. But it was stuff you didn't even need. You know what I mean? Like, so like the mirror that goes, like when you put it in reverse, it shows the curve immediately, like it tilts down, or whatever, and then like it broke going down. And it was like, that shouldn't be a problem because it shouldn't exist. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then those, the seat settings where you can program 3 different seats for whoever gets in it or whatever, and that broke, and then my seat was all messed up, and it's like, it shouldn't even exist. It should just be a bar, and I move it by my hand. You know what I mean? Like, all the little things started busted. It's like, the TV screen breaks. The GPS thing or whatever, and it's like, well, how much it would cost, to replace the car at this point? You know what I mean, for that. But it's like, it shouldn't even be there. I wish you just had knobs for everything. But the thing is you don't have those things with the Ryker. But the little things that are there can still have problems.
Right. So we had UMC Pigs is taken off. Thanks for watching. I think one of your dudes, David Wilson, couldn't hold off anymore, so he's out.
Oh man, if you're still on there, David, my bad, dog. But hey, you showed up this far. He works like his shift starts at like 2 o'clock or something like that, 2 a.m. Whatever.
That's not a fun shift. But let's see, catching up.
TSP Tommy said he had a question for Blackphoenix.
Mm-hmm.
How far up was that?
Not too far. He never asked it.
Oh, he has a question. Oh yeah, okay, I see it. So, all right, we're ready. What's your question? He said it again. Yes, I'm ready for your question. There's a delay too, so you gotta bear with me.
He's typing it.
Oh, should just walk over and ask it on the. That is.
Yeah, come here, honey, come here.
instead of the delay,
Instead of the delay, just come over here and ask it.
Thank you, Real Reality, for being our.
Yeah.
Is he there? Or you are joking? What's going on? Is he really there?
He's really here.
Oh.
He's like, no, don't turn.
I thought it was how we've been joking, but he actually is.
We're in Carlisle for the IMS Medical Show. Right. So
yeah, that's
we
right.
are here in the same.
Because I was talking to Parker on 3 about doing this. She goes, "I'll probably be back at the hotel." So I was like, "All right, we'll see if this works."
Yeah.
Where are you at? You're at a show right now?
Well, I'm at the hotel, but it's a 3-day show.
Oh, here's this question. Why doesn't Purple on 3 let me drive her Spyder?
Oh my gosh, Tommy G.
I feel like that's something he's asked a lot of people.
Wait, I'll be back. I'll show you why.
Well, how does he like? How does he like riding on the back? Purple on 3.
He loves it.
Falls asleep back there.
Yeah,
he doesn't ride it. He has a Harley.
He loves it off camera, but on camera he's very shy.
Oh, that's reversed. So
it's
I don't know how to make that work.
Like that. No, you had.
No, that's maybe the other.
No, I don't think I can.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh,
that's why. That's why, Tommy G.
Yeah. But he can get on the back anytime he wants to. So.
No, he can't.
Oh, he can't even get on the. Damn it, dude.
He has to wait for those Harley techs to go into the shop before he gets on it.
She's like, Barry, did you see him on the sticker?
Yeah.
The Ryker's on the sticker. I'm on the sticker. Can-Am Spyder's on the sticker. Instagram is on the sticker. YouTube's on the sticker. And he's on the sticker.
So we got a couple more questions. Road Reality. Oh, wait, it keeps moving. Yeah, Road Reality asks, how does Spyder lights at night, halogen or LED? I have an older Spyder. I've got the 2013 RS. I've got just the regular H7 bulbs. If I do, stock is not good. If you do an aftermarket brighter bulb, it's actually not that bad. Plus, I have the fender lights that go over that and the LED, so I'm actually pretty well lit up at night, so I don't have any issues. What year is your Spyder, Purple on 3?
2018.
2018.
Sorry, Mama.
No, that's sorry.
And yeah, she's got an F3, so I don't think they come stock LED. I believe those are halogens.
I'm getting LEDs. They're already ordered. They're coming.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they're halogens. Tommy G tells me they're halogens.
I think
they're LEDs.
Yeah, the newer ones.
Oh, the old, yeah, the old ones are stock halogens. Yeah.
Right. So
Well, don't the F3s have like 10 headlights on the front of it or something?
I think the Limited should have the fog lights, right? Or did that not?
I have fog lights, and I am getting brighter fog lights too.
So it comes stock with 4 lights on the front of it.
Yeah.
It should, yeah. But,
12, but who's counting Road Reality?
I've seen them. I've seen ones with just, I remember counting them and it was like 8 or something. And then they weren't bright. And it was like, and it wasn't an F3. It was like a RT something and had everything. And I was counting the lights. And then I was looking at it, what it was putting on the wall. And then we had a Ryker beside it with just the regular upgrade LEDs. And it was like, whoosh. And then I was like, bro, you got 8 lights. And I don't even see the wall. Like, it's like they have to come. You have to replace them like when you get them or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stock ones aren't really that great at all.
Yeah,
it's like what Derek is saying there because he's got a Spyder, same thing.
Can't see a damn thing. Yeah, that was a problem that I had.
Yeah, Blackphoenix is very, very lit. Like, you can't miss his Spyder, and yet he still almost gets hit at night. I don't.
From someone behind me. It's like, if I'm in front of you, there's absolutely no way you're not seeing me.
How do you not see that?
So we got riders, and then actually even as a passenger, MamaPhoenix. So between all of us, what do you guys think about that helmet with that really, really expensive? Well, it's not the helmet. You put the light on any helmet you have.
Right.
And I think my opinion real quick is concept to me is cool, especially with the Ryker because we're so low. The light is so low. And then this is so high, right? Your head. And it, it's adaptive or whatever braking. So when you stop, it like blinks and does things. There's no wires, no anything. You can switch it out to different helmets.
I think someone at the Spyder meet has one, right?
There's a couple of us in the Spyder group that has those, yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it's definitely safer.
Yeah, brake light. It's called safe brake, I think. I might be wrong. Brake safe? Something like that. But yeah, it's basically a wireless brake light for the helmet. What do you think about that, Purple on 3?
I think it's a good idea. I've seen them at some shows. I don't have that, but I think it's a good idea. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I think it's great. I hate the price tag. I've had it in
How much are they?
They're expensive.
166 or something crazy. Plus tax, plus shipping, plus everything.
Plus just getting the install.
With the 10% off. And I went, what did I just smoke before I put this thing in my car? I got really, I get these things where I get excited. Like, you know what? Let's pull the trigger. Let's get this dumb thing. And then you get it. And then you go, wait a minute. I haven't lost my mind. And then I clear it. You know what I mean? And
yes. You're saying almost $200, but then Blackphoenix showed me like a little bow that I could put on my helmet.
Oh.
$85.
Oh.
So $200 actually doesn't sound that bad.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. There's another cat, my homeboy in California, Steve Mai, and he does Ryker content on YouTube, and he was pushing it a lot in one of the groups he made in Facebook. And actually, the more he talked about it, the more I didn't want it. It was like a weird reverse thing. Like everything he was saying was like the pros, actually were the cons. Like he was talking about the price. I was like, man, I almost wanted to get it. And then when I had it in my cart, I saw something the second time I had it in my cart. He posted one of someone during the day, and you can't see it. I didn't even notice. I had to watch the video like 4 times. I'm like, he's got the light on? Because I was thinking at least during the day it gives you something. It did not show up on video. I don't know about in real life. It's like, well, how much do you ride in pitch black darkness? You know what I mean? But I was like, if I can benefit it from the day too, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
at night, hey, 166, take my money or whatever. But it's like, bro, I don't run around that crazy at night around here, you know.
That's a good point. We don't usually go out at night. He does. I don't usually.
Yeah, I usually don't do a lot of 2-up riding at night. So
I don't care to ride too much at night. Too many deer.
that's right. Yeah.
Too many deer where we live. Now
That's something that I hear that a lot. Because we live in a city, and a lot of us like surrounding city type towns. And
yeah.
I always talk about riding at night, and everyone's like, "How do you do it?" I'm like, "Because there are no animals. Like I really don't have to. I don't have to worry about that. I'm more worried about cars and urban stuff than a deer running out at me."
Did you see what Decker said about the dot sticker on helmets?
Let's see.
It's the last.
It covers your. Oh, that's right. Depending on what helmet you have and where you put it. You know, I mean, they could pull you over, but you'd have to have a cop having a really bad day to do something like that to you.
Wow.
They don't do stuff like that over here. They actually like have it like a thing where they don't mess with motorcycle people at all. Period.
They don't. I get a lot of people asking me about my LEDs, like emails and stuff like that. Like, hey, do you ever get pulled over for them? I don't, because 1, they know why I have them. 2, they have better things to do than pull me over for lights.
Yeah, so, especially around here.
Around here, yeah.
Plus, you know,
as long as they're not flashing. If they're flashing, then you're probably gonna get pulled over. If you just have a solid color, like they're probably not gonna bother you at all.
There's lights, and then there's running lights.
Right.
That's 2 different things.
But yeah, so I definitely, if you want to light up your Spyder or Ryker, I definitely highly suggest a couple strips in random spots just to kind of, get you lit up a little bit more at night.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what does it come with LEDs. They probably don't want to do LED stock because then you don't have to buy anything else after that because they do last so long. So it's probably honestly just a money thing, which again doesn't make sense because the LEDs are probably cheaper than the regular lights they're putting on there anyways. They could save in costs, and they're buying in bulk, so it's probably even cheaper.
When we took the stock bulbs out of our Ryker, we were just like, what year is this? Like, is this my 92 Corolla? You know what I mean? It's like, there's a bulb for like, if you get your fingerprints on them, you ruin it. You know what I mean? It's like, I just bought this, and it's got technology from like an old lawnmower from the 80s, and it's just, you know what I mean? It's got all this stuff, but let's throw in these old bulbs. I had an old Volkswagen around here somewhere. You know what I mean? This is in Canada too, which is crazy, and they're saying this, and it's just like, okay, we got this sleek, futuristic design of the Can-Am Ryker with the most whack headlights that will kill you on a county road in Texas. So, and then let's not give you radiator protection either. So armadillo will go straight to your radiator because you can't see at night because we give you these yellow beaters. You know what I mean? So.
Well, now with the new Ryker rallies, you got that crash bar or whatever they call it in the front that you can attach some more fog lights and stuff to it.
Oh, yeah. Now, I mean, that's, I talked about it in my stream, and it's just like, they throw this word around, rally. And this is like the 22 is the first time it actually makes kind of sense. You know what I mean? It's like when I think of rally car, right? Like someone's cool Subaru, some late 90s Subaru all done crazy. And then they got a bar on the front and they got fog lights on the front. They got it up a little bit higher, you know, for some things. They got some different tires on it. And that's what they've done with the new rally, you know? So that's cool, man. I was stoked. That was one thing I was vocal about during that. Well, you were there.
Yeah. Yeah, that LED hood is interesting. That is like stuff like that. I think just adds, you know, to the Ryker and stuff, and they should really kind of focus more in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, maybe 2022 was for the Ryker. Maybe they'll do something for the Spyders in 2023. I don't know. Hopefully.
They should have just never gave y'all so many models. They should have gave y'all and then come out with one every 3 years, like a
honey.
And then you know how it feels.
Oh, there was from 08 to 2013, there were a ton more Spyder models in there, and it was really confusing actually. So I kind of get why they kind of cut some of them off. But a lot of them were the same. There was like a GS, an RS like mine. There was an STS, there was an ST, and they all kind of did the same thing.
Nice. Yeah, I'd like to grab one. Like I said it on something. It's like, man, if one of them comes up, you know, with like a crap ton of miles on it for super cheap, and I just want to get it and just go crazy on it. You know what I mean? Because you guys all look like you're having fun, and it is a whole different thing from the Ryker. Yeah. So I was like, let's get me one that's like somebody would be like, I'm not going to invest in that because I'm not invested in anything. I want to get something and then just like run it into the ground, like do a big road trip on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like then like sell it or something or get rid of it or whatever. I think it'd be pretty cool. It'd be cool for the channel. I'll probably do like a survey thing and see if people would like that because I thought about other stuff. Just didn't do well. I've rented the Slingshot and Vanderhall, those things, and it's just I think because they're not, especially the Vanderhall, it's not as obtainable. You know what I mean? You're talking $33,000.
Wow.
And people aren't that, and that's why the Ryker is so easy. It's like cheating, you know. It's like they a lot of people check out the channel because they're thinking about buying one because why not? You know what I mean? $8,000, $9,000. You can just jump in one and ride it and find out if you like it or not. No big deal. Sell it for the same price, like you see on Facebook all the time, and then people buy it. You know, so not knocking them, but you know, Vanderhall and stuff like that. You know, people see a video and they go, "What do I care about this? I don't got $32,000. On to the next one." You know what I mean?
They're interesting. And I know MamaPhoenix uses it a lot. We have a ton of Slingshots in the city. They're like everywhere.
Yeah, we see them a lot.
Really?
A lot. Huh. Like surprisingly for New England, like for what those things are, there's a bunch of them. At least I know of at least 20 off the top of my head, like between the city and outside of the city, who show up to meets and stuff like that. But they are cool machines. They're just and they do have like a roof mod where you kind of put a roof and like some doors on them, which kind of make them a little bit more drivable in certain weather, but they are kind of limited. On the Slingshots.
That's what I'm going to do when I get my Spyder. I'm still on that thing, dude. When I get my Spyder, I'm going to put a whole roll bar in the whole thing.
I was kind of thinking along the lines of what you were thinking, is finding like an older Spyder or like just maybe like a frame or something that's been like cracked and messing around with it.
Uh-huh.
But now that I mention that, I can't because MamaPhoenix is listening to me.
Right here still.
Puppy.
Because then I'd be able to mess with that and pull the engine out and kind of do the things that I want to do, rather than, you know, trying to figure it out while I'm still riding the Spyder.
Have you seen the stuff popping up with that cat who turboed his Ryker?
I have not seen that yet.
Yeah.
But I have heard there are some kits coming out. I don't know if does he have a prototype kit or did he just do it himself?
It sounds like he did it himself because he's not like, I don't think he drops like names and manufacturers, and it's all wild. It's all wild stuff, and the way he has it tuned and everything. He's not like a content. He's just a dude. It's kind of like what you said about the guy that put the wheel, that new system on the Spyder. It's like that.
Right.
And like I said, I don't even know who it is, but they're pumping stuff out on like Facebook and stuff, and they're pretty cool. People are coming out with kits, but I think he did it all.
They are, yeah. They're coming out with Ryker kits and kits for the F3. And I've been asking around about kits for the 998, but no one wants to go. They don't want to mess with the older Spyders. So I still have to look into the Aprilia stuff for that. So.
Hey, John, I know that they were gonna do that, but are you saying that in the store right now for Silver Turbo, there's a turbo you can buy for the Ryker? Is that what you're saying? Right now. You're talking about Zia. You're talking about on the rally wheels, the white ones or whatever. Yeah, and
those are classic.
Pretty rally too, because they're like reinforced. You know what I mean? They're not gonna like. Well, I don't know. They look stronger than the stock.
Well, yeah. The next year, the aftermarket will be interesting. See who actually comes out with what there.
Yeah, I mean,
it may make that Ryker Sport and a Ryker Rally more appealing if someone can just add and bump another 30-40 horsepower into it. That would be, then you'll be able to do your full donuts on dirt like they're advertising.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can do them in dirt, but when I say dirt, I mean like gravelly dirt.
Yeah, the F3s can actually do some pretty decent burnouts there. They got different modes there.
They can?
Yeah. They should be able to. Does the Limited have the sport mode on it?
No, I don't think so.
You have an
Eco,
right?
Eco and
Eco is standard.
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't put the sport mode on the Limited.
So no burnouts then?
No. You probably still could. Just stomp on the brake, hit the throttle, let go of the brake. You'll be good.
Okay.
No time frame for the turbo yet.
Oh, and also, I can make an announcement here for the first time, which is the perfect spot with you guys on Blackphoenix channel. And I picked up my Ryker today, guys.
Nice. Finally got it back.
Yay!
And operational. And I rode it back from the dealership today. And, and if I wasn't doing so, you probably saved my life today, Blackphoenix, because you got me on here, because I probably would have found some rations to put in my backpack and just drove out to the West and just hit it hard. It's Friday. I got 2 days. You know what I mean? But it would have been a terrible, terrible idea. I would have been like, I forgot water in my earplugs and all these things because it's not planned right. And then I'd be stranded somewhere and all that. So appreciate the love, guys, for me getting it back. It's not like you guys miss anything because I have so much footage from rides from forever. So, and that's what I keep telling people. It's like, bro, how am I doing all this? And I haven't had my Ryker in 2 months. So, like, do I even need a Ryker to make this job?
2 months?
2 months. It's a long story, and I don't want to get my blood pressure going crazy. But it was a fight, and it was a battle. And I talk about it in the last stream, kind of, because I don't like talking mess or anything on my stuff. So I like to keep it cool and everybody's having fun. And it's not, the story's not fun. It's crazy.
Oh,
but
well, I'm glad you got it back.
But I got through it, and I definitely, maybe one of my live streams, I'll go through the whole thing. And it would just be, to let people know, if they have this issue, what they could possibly deal with and try to fix it, and how my outcome was.
Yeah.
And my outcome was I won everything and didn't pay a cent for anything at all. And they washed it for me. And they said, you have a nice day. And everything great. And it was the complete opposite. but I'm not gonna lie, it was like this the whole time. Like it's like you have to fight to the death to get these results. Isn't that so crazy? You know what I mean? It's like you have to have your game and you gotta be like with it. You know what I mean? And you gotta know when to like say certain things. Like it's like who is doing this? Are they just going? You know what? Never mind. You know what I mean? It's like who? And it's like, is everyone me? Do you have to be me and so quick and never give up and stuff just to get what is rightfully yours when it comes? You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't wanna.
Now, have you dealt with did you buy it from a dealership and is that the same dealership? Maybe Jay Decker said it, find a different dealership.
Oh yeah, no, that's a thing, but like I said, it's a story and it involves just me buying it from them, and then because it's an issue from day one, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
okay.
It's like let me go back. I bought this from you. You do understand that, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I bought it in this condition from you. I reported the issue, and I've been dropping it off to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
But every time it was a new story, it was a new thing, and nothing before that was said. And it's like, no, because how do I keep walking out of here? Not pay. I mean, you got a computer, right? Can't you go and it show? You know what I mean? Like
you can go to any dealership and it would show.
Yeah. So it does.
You know.
And
yeah.
And they printed it all out. You know what I mean? And then but until they actually do that, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, I got my Ryker back. So I'm going to drive it into the ground again like I normally do.
Good.
And yeah, so it's going to be really fun again and more content, of course.
That's the one thing. My Spyder has not seen
I drive 4.5. I'm sorry. Really?
My Spyder hasn't seen the dealer at all since I bought it.
Wow.
I either do my own work or I have a couple other guys do it. So but now I'm running into an issue where no one's getting back to me at all. So it's like no one wants to make money, you know. Spyder. So
I drive 4.5 hours to a dealership for service because they're awesome. Like I'll do that.
Right. Nice. Well, I'm gonna have to be that way. But here's the sad part about that is that this one is 0.02 miles.
Oh.
So it's really sad because when I drop it off, I walk back home.
Wow. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, it's that crazy. Like so, it's like wow. I had a sweet thing going on. Actually, it was never a sweet thing. Actually,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I know. So, it should be a sweet thing, and it should have always been. Oh man, I ran into this thing. Look at that, dude! I barely touched this pole yesterday. I knew that was gonna happen. Man, it's like somebody snatched my arm, dude. God, look at that. Anyways, yeah. So that's a drag. No more bragging about the dealership being close to me because I don't know how much of an option it is anymore.
Yeah.
So, check the blood pressure. Yeah, that's what it is. My blood pressure is so high, it's brutal. Came up when I was telling the thing. It's so funny because when I was in there, because I got this phone call. Like, so I'm not gonna go into it, but I got a phone call that was not what I wanted to hear after my Ryker being there for 2 months. So I was like, blah 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 blah. I'm coming down there, blah 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 blah. This that, and I'm there, and I'm like, you know what I mean? And I it's probably like for an hour. Like I battle all the bosses until the final one, right? Like the video games, and I'm doing it like in the doorway, okay. And I look behind the shoulder every now and then because I'm like, how did that come off? What I said. So I look for an audience, you know. And it was the secretary. So she's like at the desk going like this.
Oh no.
And then I look at her and she goes. And then I say something again that might have been a certain way. And then she goes like that. And then I see Kevin. It's a guy from my channel that does a lot of stuff. And Kevin is walking around the dealership, like looking at bikes, like being Kevin, you know what I mean? And he's doing this, and I'm yelling at the guy, you know, and then I'm looking, like, is that fucking Kevin? And then I keep talking or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, he probably didn't come over here because he's all like, I'm not gonna go anywhere near whatever Barry's saying that guy. You know what I mean? And then we go to Bikes and Pizza that night. So I do all that, and they're like, oh, I promise, blah, blah, blah. So good stuff from them, I guess, at the end. And I go to Bikes and Pizza, and I was like, man. So anyways, where are we at right now? He goes, wait, you were there when I was there? I was like, bro, I was the brown guy with the tattoos yelling my lungs out at all the staff members. They had to take turns lining up to hear me in the doorway that you walked through. And it's like, I just walked in. It's like, bro, it's like, we're best friends and you don't see me yelling at the, what is wrong with you? So, but yeah, who all on the chat here knows Kevin, and that all sounds about right and does not surprise you at all. But that is a funny part of the story. Kevin was there and did not see me. Like, I was in the doorway, you know, like the doors that go like this. And he walked through them and then didn't see me going, saying, whoa, you mean to tell me, like, and just walked right past me, like, talking like that to the people. Anyways, my Ryker's had its second wash, guys, in its entire lifespan. Courtesy of the dealership. That's their apology, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Blackphoenix washes the Spyder all the time.
And then it just gets dirty
hasn't
again.
been washed in like 2 years.
Blackphoenix, come on.
Always pristine.
I'll wash it.
There, we heard that. We all heard that.
It's September. There's no point now.
We'll wash it before winter. We've run that to a car wash. That's not true.
Really?
I'm pretty sure we have.
Not this year.
Well, then we're gonna have to live stream on Instagram. We'll do a car wash or something.
My poor car.
Well, John, what you're talking about, that's kind of the way to go because everyone's warranty is coming up, and that's kind of the issue I've been dealing with. And so I looked into the whole bud system thing with Kevin, and it's just what we're gonna do. And then Stan's got it, so we'll be able to mess with that too before I ever get mine and figure it out with his. So that's really cool. So that just shows that more people are getting into the Buds 2 system to be able to do their own thing, because not everyone's going to be in warranty anymore. You know what I mean? Everyone's warranty this, warranty that, because the Rykers only existed for a couple years, right? But pretty soon it's going to be like Blackphoenix over here. You got 2013, unless you've had a 10-year extended warranty on yours. I don't know if you're in it or not. So it's like, and no joke. I mean, I know it sounds like I've been talking mess or whatever about the Ryker, but obviously not. I have a whole channel that's based off of it, and I love my Ryker, even if it's all busted up all the time, and I drive the crap out of it, and it's fun. And it's in my price range. As cool as the F3s are, Purple on 3, those are way cool. So it's actually perfect for me with whatever's going on. But it's just not I'm always just honest with you guys, right? I'm not like an ambassador. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything or whatever. So I'm just trying to let you know my experiences. I'm not going to talk about how cool it is and how I like riding it without telling you some of the stuff I got to deal with. But to me, in my experiences with all of my friends that have them, I mean, they're just designed. They're designed for anything to happen bad to them is to put it in limp mode, put it in a mode with the error code that you have to go to the dealership and you have to get them to plug it in and reset it no matter what it is. I mean, you can't, I've never done it before, but you can't even, put your foot on the brake or something while it's going without it being in some type of limp mode thing. And sometimes it doesn't go away, like stuff like that. Like it's just designed to do that. So when you're out of warranty, it's like, well, what's that going to be like? You know what I mean? Am I going to have to go like every 2 months and just to get them to plug it in the machine? So really, I wouldn't let that whole blood system thing scare you, because
no, I think it's definitely worth the money. I think because I think someone mentioned here, but service departments are just so backed up. Like even for simple stuff like oil changes, you're waiting 2 or 3 weeks just to get your bike in, and then who knows if they're actually working on it. Yeah. So, and that's another reason why I don't go to the dealer, because I don't have time for that. So.
Yeah, think about this. My Ryker was in the shop, whatever, for 2 months, right? So if I had the system, I could go, you know what? Until y'all get the part in, I plug it in at home. I go blip, delete, or whatever, reset it. Tell me when the part comes in, and then I drop it off, and then I'm riding. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I think it's like 800 or something. I don't know, or 400 after everything. But it's like that because you have to have a license for it, and then you have to have the program and all that stuff, and dedicate a laptop, whatever. But dude, if you got like 3 other cats around you, or everyone else is gonna start running into this issue. And it would be way easier for them to throw you $50, you know what I mean?
Right.
Ride it again than it would be to charge you $100 or whatever, and then them to hold your Ryker for like a whole weekend or whatever. That's crazy, dude.
My budget was there's like an initial cost to it, then I think you gotta re-up the license every year or something like that. Yeah.
But I mean, get two other buddies. You know what I mean? And it's just going to be happening to more people soon, you know? So, yeah. So.
And eventually, someone in the aftermarket is going to come out with something, too, that they can hook up to it. So.
If I could just reset it, that's it.
Yeah, just like reset.
Just so you can be riding, you know? And that's it. Fix it some other time. Wait for the part to come in, whatever it is. I mean, I had to drive it to the dealership in limp mode, and I wasn't at the park. I wasn't at that place at my where I stay. I was all the way in a whole another city, and it was raining, and I drove at 35 miles an hour all the way there. Because I don't do the whole tow thing. I've seen the way they tow these things.
That's a whole nother issue. Yeah, you don't really want to get these things towed.
No, I had a C4 Corvette that was even lower, and I mean, like if you put your hand under the front, it's touching the car on the street like that, you know. And I had to get it towed one time. And I just cringed the whole time, man, when he was doing it. And I know that if I wasn't going like this, you know, the whole time on the street when he was doing it, he wouldn't have took the care that he was doing it. He had it going. He's like putting the corner on first, and he would lift it and then go back and then lift it and go back and then lift it. I was like, bro, if I left because like my ride came to get me in it, he would have just like went, you know, off the thing, man.
All right, so looks like we still got about 31 people. So I think what we'll do is probably just wrap this one up. If you want to do your super surprise stream, if anyone wants to, which way? That way. Over to him.
Oh, we're gonna be wrapping this one up.
Yeah, it's getting. We're East Coast over here, so it's a little.
Well, I'll say my goodbye first, and I'll say thanks for everybody that came over to the Blackphoenix channel to watch his live stream.
Definitely appreciate it.
Hella fun. I was with you guys. I was with you guys. So the last time he's had one of these, and I'm just watching. And I'm like, this is way cooler than what I do because there's like 4 people and they're talking to each other. And I was like, I'm doing this wrong. So it was cool to be able to see it and appreciate it and then be in it on the next one. And then I got to talk more with Purple on 3, which is way too cool. And I am now, and I will be watching. What else? Yeah, like I said, thanks for joining it because that's what this is about, or what I'm obviously been doing with most of my channel lately, and that's trying to give back and do the appreciation thing with the PS5, and part of that is giving support, showing support to Blackphoenix's channel. He's barely got his 1,000 subscribers, and it's growing. And if you guys can help him out with that, as far as the contest goes, part of it is subscribing to his channel, and then and it's not like I'm like making you do something crazy. It's a fun channel, you know, and it's still 3 wheels. It's the Spyder. You're gonna learn something, you know, and it's cool because you know he's got 20. What did he say? 2013.
Yeah,
You know, Spyder. It's been around. You can probably catch you one. So you catch one and you buy it, and he's got content for it. You know what I mean? So same thing with Purple on 3. If you're into the newest, hottest thing or whatever, and you're trying to learn what you can do with that, she's got that. That's 2 different channels, right? You know what I mean? The 2013 RT and the what is that? 2020 or 2021? Purple on 3?
No, I have a 2018. It's not the latest and greatest.
2018 still period. 2 different 3 wheels to follow. So giving you guys a variety on stuff to check out. So, and I appreciate it. And then talking with MamaPhoenix too on top of everything. So I appreciate you guys letting me on and then letting these crazy cats join the chat here.
Yeah, it was fun. Definitely appreciate everyone who joined in and all the comments and questions and stuff like that. So that was good. And yeah, for those of you who are in the giveaway, you want to go see this guy. So,
yeah, no, they already know. You already know. Okay.
Yep, that's it. We're not saying anything else. If you know, you know. But
yeah, if you know, you know, right.
All right, so we're gonna get off the live here, and again, thanks to Thermos Moto, Purple on 3, MamaPhoenix
Thank
is
you.
upstairs. I'll just say thank you to her. So, all right, and we'll do it again sometime.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
guys.
everybody.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.